You mentioned coming over from a different sport and how the difficulties are. Ronda Rousey's making her in-ring debut at WrestleMania, coming from MMA, from the UFC. How do you think she's going to do?
I think she'll do well, simply because she's been in high-pressure situations before, time in and time out. I mean, she's an Olympic gold medalist, so, you don't get too much more of a high-pressure situation than that. It's just a different element. But she's in there with Kurt Angle, she's in there with Triple H, she's in there with Stephanie McMahon, and those are obviously and honestly some of the greatest in-ring performers and greatest people in the business of professional sports and entertainment. So they're going to make sure that whatever she does, she's going to look like $1,000,000. And I don't know who's going to win, but I know there's going to be a very entertaining and physical match.
Yeah, I think she's going to do great. It's a tough transition. It doesn't really matter, what walk of life you come from, what sport, what industry. It doesn't matter how good you were at that industry and that sport. When you come here, it's a whole nother ball game. Someone that came from the NFL, I know firsthand how difficult that can be. So, she's got to keep working hard, keep studying, doing her homework, and do everything that she can. I think she'll be fine.
I'm very excited to have Ronda here. We with the Women's Evolution, we have the most diverse women in sports entertainment, and I love that. And I love that that Ronda brings another element to that. And I think that she's just what we need for this Women's Evolution. I think she will do great.
There's some fans who are very serious about WWE, they're very serious about pro wrestling, and they see someone coming from another sport over, and they're a little wary, they're a little uneasy. Can you kind of give them a little bit of say, hey, it's going to be okay, she's going to get treated like everyone else?
Oh, it'll be fine. I think if anyone, Ronda's made a name for herself in UFC, and she's had whole divisions built around her, and I think if our WWE universe sees that, this isn't easy, and they're seeing Ronda Rousey, of all people, put in the grind and have to do the work, I think it just earns more respect for what we do and for Ronda.
Ronda, of course, coming from a judo background, knows about pins, but I don't think she'll be throwing a lot of crucifixes and flying heads into the match. So the transition is an interesting one. I think it's a personality type thing. There's a lot of crossover more in personality types.
And just last thing, how do you think she ends up doing in WWE?
I think she'll probably armbar quite a few people.
It is absolutely 100% a different world, but she's confident, she's willing and able, and those are the three most important things. So I think she's going to pick up on it quick. She's going to be in there. Stephanie McMahon is one thing, but she is not an in-ring performer on a daily basis. So I think that Ronda's got her work cut out for her. I hope Steph's got some sort of device to keep her arms from snapping, because Ronda gets a hold of her, it's going to be trouble.
You sound concerned about Stephanie.
I am definitely not concerned about Stephanie. She's finally recovered from me putting her through a table last year, so hopefully this year she can leave without a broken arm or two.